Ska TV is looking for a flexible, competent and experienced programme producer for its weekly Ska Story programme broadcast across Melbourne on Channel 31.
From the volunteer news producer's point of view, my favourite part of the job would be actually going out there, making contact with the people and shooting the events.
A typical edition of a programme from this season had a pre-election conference on Indigenous issues, a report from Friends of the Earth anti-nuclear rally against members of the Labour Party, a recording of a concert by a locally politically active band, and a Protectors of Public Lands campaign against possum trapping in St Cilla. So as you can see, the subject matter is infinitely fascinating and varied, and will require a producer to scour press releases etc., make initial contact and research, and secure a date and crew to acquire footage.
Had a great night at the Rusty Chef, which was actually a fundraiser done by the organisation Food Not Bombs, and that was for the East Timorese refugees. Another one was just lately the global warming walk against warmth down Swanston Street to Birramangmar. That was probably another favourite of mine. I actually like doing the marches and protests. I like doing the location shoots.
Names will be placed in a hat for the winner.
If you're going to produce, you need to be the kind of person who's not attached to being right and who needs to like be happy asking other people what they think all the time about, you know, what do you think about this, and asking like anybody, even if they just walked in the door, because that's kind of the basis of what we're doing here. It is, you know, democratic media.
Needless to say, this job offers a substantial bridge either between education, training and industry, or from professional volunteer to paid professional. Applicants need to act fast. The job will be interviewed and decided prior to December the 8th.
Previous experience is very helpful, of course. But if not, as long as you do have that eagerness to learn and you have a quick mind, then it should all fall into place from there.
I'm constantly inspired by this. Every day, no matter how frustrating lack of resources and all of that stuff might be, the actual creative work is double that, is double the frustration. And I'm always, there's very few days in 2 3/4 years where I've gone home being uninspired.
Natural tendency to take on responsibility for both the present and future is a must, and the ability to work beyond the probability of available resources into the possibility of what might be is keenly desired. Controversial? Well, I believe from this report, and indeed from this season of Ska News, we bid you farewell, have a happy Christmas and a wonderful 2007, and we'll be back for a full-on half hour in March.